Hello everybody. Once again, I'm heading out on another cruise and I'm taking you with me. Stay tuned. Hello everybody. This is your man, the Busman, bringing you another episode of On the Road. This channel is your gateway to all of my travel tips, guidance, and advice on all things related to motorcycling, motovlogging, cruise, and destination vacations. For those of you who have already subscribed to my channel, double thumbs up. Thank you very much. It is appreciated. With your support, my channel is slowly but surely growing. For those of you watching who have not yet subscribed, my only ask is if you like the content, then please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It's absolutely free, no commitment, no obligations. Doing so will only let you know when I put out future content, and it will also help me greatly with the YouTube algorithms. So, without further ado, pitter patter, let's get at her. So the focus of today's content is, once again, I'm heading out on a cruise. This time I'm going to be sailing on back-to-back 5-day cruises on board the Celebrity Summit, and with ports of call on the first leg of the journey in Key West and Cozumel. The second 5-day leg of the cruise will be the Grand Cayman Islands, followed once again by Cozumel. The sail dates are January 4th, 2023 and January 14th, 2023. For those of you who may not know, I do live in the province of British Columbia, Canada, and right now I'm in my office. I've got my bags packed, everything's loaded into my SUV. So this content is going to include all the things that I've talked about in terms of tips, guidance, and advice on preparing for a cruise, packing for a cruise, the travel through the cruise port, and the embarkation process. So let's just get right into it. All right, so I've moved outside to the driveway. I've got my SUV sitting right over here. And first things being first, as any good cruiser does when they're sailing internationally or traveling internationally, as the case may be, I'm choosing to fly, in this case with Air Canada, 1 day prior to departure. So today being January 2nd, 2023, I'm going to be traveling out to Richmond, where the Vancouver International Airport is. I live approximately 2 hours away from the airport, so I choose to drive out and stay at a hotel overnight right next to the airport. I can get up in the morning, I'm refreshed, I'm relaxed, I have everything organized. I head off to the airport, and I'll be flying a direct flight out of YVR to Miami, and checking into another hotel once I'm in Miami, staying overnight. The next day I get up and take an Uber or a shuttle to the Cruiseport out of Miami. This is critically important, as I've talked about in some of my other videos. If there's a flight delay or if anything should happen, I'll still have plenty of time to arrive at the Cruiseport, and I will not miss my cruise. Nothing's worse than going on a vacation and feeling rushed. And then when you're rushed, you start forgetting things, critical components. Well, make sure you give yourself enough time. This is what I preach, and this is what I practice. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. So on the left here, you can see I have my carry-on bag. And the right, this is my check-in bag that I will be checking in to the airport. With regard to your carry-on bag, it's critically important that anything you need or cannot afford or risk losing, should your check-in bag go missing or be redirected, or who knows what can happen in the airports today, All you need to do is look at recent news events following the massive weather events between December and early January. That becomes pretty self-evident. Regardless, so what I always bring on my carry-on bag, and I keep it with me the entire time, including the embarkation process once I arrive at Miami. Changes of clothes, all my prescription medications, my insulin, anything, my camera gear, anything that I absolutely cannot replace or don't want to risk losing, keep it in your carry-on bag. Bring it with you. Jewelry, anything of valuable, cash. Always keep it in your carry-on bag. My check-in bag also has like things that I can live without should my bag be redirected. So here's a good tip for you. In both my carry-on and my check-in bag, I have Apple AirTags. If you want to be able to maintain constant surveillance and know where your bags are at all times, I highly recommend employing Apple AirTags. In Canadian dollars, they're $40 a piece, roughly. You can just slip them into your luggage, and using the already pre-installed app on your phone, the Find My app, it will instantly tell you exactly where your luggage is, if it's on board the plane, if it's been transferred to the ship once you're on board the ship. Can't state it enough, get the Apple AirTags. It's worth the peace of mind. If your luggage should get lost or redirected, you will be able to advise the cruise line or the airline, respectively, exactly where your luggage is, which will greatly assist in not just finding your luggage, but redirecting it back to you. So prior to my departure, I've already completed my pre-cruise checklist. I've made sure that both my carry-on and my check-in luggage have everything I'm going to need for this cruise, including cash, prescriptions, jewelry, clothes, a suitable attire for evening chic night, a first aid kit, medical supplies, anti-nausea pills, everything, spare hats, sunglasses, sunscreen. I've printed off my cruise ticket. I have hard copies of my boarding passes. I've already checked in with Air Canada. I have my boarding passes. I've verified my hotel reservations, both in Miami and Vancouver. I've gone through my vehicle, tire pressures, oil level, full gas tank, you name it, I've done it. I'm ready to go. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. So let's hit the road. All right, everybody. So it's about 2 hours later. I'm now in Richmond, about no less than a 5-minute drive to the Vancouver International Airport. And so far, everything's been going according to Hoyle, operating very smoothly. And I've checked into the River Rock Hotel and Casino. Oh yeah, baby. I'm going to be doing a separate room review, so look for that when I start posting all of my content as part of this cruise vacation. So as you can see, I'm just walking down the street. This is the River Rock Hotel. This is the main entryway. This is the lobby entrance here. And Great Canadian Way, that road at the end of the at the intersection just in front of me, is where you come down off of Highway 17 off Bridgeport Road and takes you right to the River Rock Hotel and Casino. This is across the street, the hotel. And no, this is not part of the Mandalay Bay Resorts. The hotel in Vegas is a completely different hotel. So if you're coming here, you can get dropped off at the main valet, you can get valet parking here at a cost of $33 per day. Yes, I said that again, $33 a day. This is the main lobby. I parked in the parkade, which is way down at the end of the street. I'm on the 3rd floor. The parkade parking is complimentary for guests. Otherwise, there are fees associated for parking in the parkade. So I'm just going to take a bit of a stroll down the street here. It's Today's date, as I hadn't already mentioned it, today is January the 2nd, and the hotel and casino has an east tower and a west tower. I happen to be staying in the east tower, and like other casinos and resorts that you would find, it has an abundance of amenities, including a buffet. It has a show theater and a rather large Vegas-style casino. I haven't been at this hotel and casino resort previously. However, I am highly confident that they will not allow me to videotape inside the casino. However, I am going to try, but I don't think I'm going to get away with it. All right, good morning, everybody. I had a good night's sleep here at the River Rock Hotel, so if any of you are thinking of staying here, the bed is comfortable, and I can officially state that the River Rock Hotel is busman approved. Thumbs up. All right, so the current time, it's 0500 in the morning on Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023, and I've done my usual sweep of the room. I've checked all the drawers, I've checked the fridge, I've checked the safe to make sure I haven't left anything behind. All the bags are packed, so all I have left to do now is check out and get into my vehicle and head to the airport. We're about a 5-6 minute drive to the airport, and our flight leaves at 08:20, and it's a direct flight to Miami. So travel day is here. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. All right, pitter patter, let's get at her. All right, everybody. So we've made it to the Vancouver International Airport. It was about not even a 5-minute drive from the River Rock Hotel and Casino to the airport. For those of you who are coming to YVR, traveling internationally or nationally, domestically within Canada, what you want to do is when you come off Grant McConaughey Way, the best tip I can give you is go to the long-term value parking if you're parking a vehicle long-term. It's just off of Templeton Street, and where you want to go is Templeton Street Station. So a little tip for you, if you're a CAA member or a BCAA member, you can get up to 50% off by booking your long-term parking online. So if you go online, it can be up to 50%, as I just said. And for the 10 days or the 10 nights, actually 11 nights that I'm going to be parked at YVR, it cost me $150 Canadian. So that's a pretty good deal for parking at an airport. So once you park at Templeton Station, then you want to board the SkyTrain to YVR. It's a free ticket. So when you go to the main kiosk at Templeton Station, you're required to get a Compass card. It's an automatically dispensed ticket. Enter the SkyTrain, board the train, takes you right to the domestic and international departures. International departures is on the 2nd floor. So once I arrived at the airport, which was at about 20 after 5 in the morning or so, it only took me about 40 minutes to check my bag, go through security. I'm a Nexus member, so it took me absolutely no time at all to go through customs and security. And so now I'm at gate E72 at the airport. I'm watered, I'm fed. I've got my snacks and my big bottled water for the 6-hour flight to Miami. And I'm pretty much good to go right now. So, I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, or I left the hotel at 5 o'clock in the morning, and made it to the airport, sitting at my gate, and my flight departs in roughly, what time is it now? It's 10 to 7, so boarding should start in about half an hour, 40 minutes or so. And yeah, it's going to be a good flight. and I'll check in again when we land in Miami. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. Well, I made it to Miami with no problems at all. It was an excellent flight. The flight left on time, so thumbs up to Air Canada for accomplishing that. There was no overcrowding at the airport. Everything seemed fairly organized. No hassles, no stress, no consternation, just the way I like it. So we landed in Miami on time. I got through the Miami airport, took an Uber from the Miami airport to my hotel. So tonight I'm going to be staying at the Comfort Inn and Suites in Brickell, Miami. And if you're ever planning on staying in this hotel when you're going on a cruise out of the port of Miami, I'll give you a quick tour of the room. I'm not going to do a separate video on this particular one. However, the address here is 100 Southeast 4th Street, Miami, Florida. That's the Comfort Inn and Suites in Brickell in Miami. So other than that, this has been a long day. It started at 5 o'clock in the morning, British Columbia time. At the time of this recording, it's 7:30 p.m. Miami time. So I'm just going to show you around the room, give you an idea of what you can expect if you're planning on booking a room at this hotel. I'm told that the Cruiseport is about 10 minutes, depending on traffic, 10 to 15 minute drive. They do offer a Cruiseport shuttle from this hotel. It's at a cost of $12 US, plus gratuity, of course. You want to take care of your driver. And the nice thing is I asked them, you know, what time is the cruise shuttle? And they said whenever you want. So I need to be at the Cruiseport for embarkation for 11 o'clock to get that procedure started. And they just simply said show up at 10:30 in the morning and we'll get you there. So thumbs up to that. So let's take a quick look at the room and see what the amenities are. All right, so I'm standing facing the entry door. This is room 411, and so from the front entryway here, you have your digital thermostat. So the room is set to 68 degrees, and when I came in, the room is definitely nice and cool. And over here you have a little food prep area, I'll call it. You have a coffee maker, coffee supplies, you have a microwave, which is something I'm not really used to seeing, at least in British Columbia. You don't see hotel rooms with microwaves. Ice bucket, you got a mini fridge here, and oh yeah, you can feel the cold air coming out. Spotlessly clean inside. Standard garbage can over here. So moving around to the right, we have a large walk-in closet. I'll turn the light on here. There we go. Large walk-in closet. You can see I got my bags in here already. You got an ironing board with an iron, lots of storage space, and of course you do have a in-room safe for you to use as well. Moving around to the workstation, you got a couple of lamps, and the nice thing about this desk over here is it's a good sized desk with a comfortable chair, and these lamps do have both plug-ins and USB ports, so there's a little added bonus. About a 42-inch color TV with a good sized dresser, just a single chair with a footrest. Moving around, this is a single king room, so it's just a standard king. Good sized bed. The sheets look nice and clean, nice and bright. I just didn't turn on the other lamp over there. I forgot to turn it on. So, but beside both beds, you do have plug-ins and USB ports. So there's another little added bonus right there. And swinging around again, you have a full-length mirror here so that you can get dressed and make sure you're good to go. Coming into the bathroom, we have a single sink vanity, some basic storage space, nothing too spectacular. You do have a shaving or a makeup mirror with a hair dryer, standard standard toilet, shower tub combo. However, while the hotel is certainly not a new hotel, the one thing I have noticed in walking around the room, spotless. Absolutely spotless, very clean. Like there's not a scuff mark anywhere. So everything is tickety-boo, as it were. So this will give you a good idea of what to expect when you, if you ever decide to book a room at this hotel. Just pan it around just one more time. All right, so that concludes this rather brief room tour of the Comfort Inn and Suites at in Brickell, Miami. And I'm going to end this portion of the video, and we'll pick up again tomorrow morning when we head to the shuttle and head to the Cruiseport. When I get to the Cruiseport, and for the first time in 3 days, I'm so excited. I can't wait to get on board the Celebrity Summit. Oh yeah, baby. Thumbs up. All right, I'm gonna crash. I'm tired. We'll see you in the morning. All right, good morning, everybody. Well, here I am. I'm on board the Celebrity Summit. I checked out of the Comfort Inn and Suites Hotel. I got a really good night's sleep. The bed was really comfortable. It was a $7 Uber from the Comfort Inn and Suites in Brickell to the Cruiseport. The embarkation process was unbelievably easy. I showed up, the porter took my bag. I made sure that I had my bag tag printed and attached to my bag. That was no issue whatsoever. Subsequent to that, there was very little lineup or very few delays whatsoever. From the time I showed up to the Cruiseport to the time I started this video was no more than about 45 minutes. It couldn't have gone any easier. So the one thing I can tell you is good planning produces positive results. All of the tips and tricks that I've talked about in my previous videos, it's not just me talking the talk, I also walk the walk. And as a result of all the planning and the meticulous attention to detail, I went from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, all the way to standing on board this beautiful cruise ship, the Celebrity Summit. And today is the first leg of a 10-night Caribbean cruise. The first 5 is Key West, Cozumel, and the second 5 is Cozumel, Grand Cayman. So with that, I'm calling this video a wrap. I am the bus man. You take care, be well, and I'll see you on the road. Aye aye, and goodbye. Peace. You take care, everybody. I'll see you soon.